So, let's get the party started. I say, hello everyone. Good to see you. Good to good to be here. Hello, how's it going, Miss Camilla, Miss Nancy? Wonderful to see you. Very good. Let me put some lights on here. There we go. It looks even better. Wonderful to see you, Nancy. How was the trip to the art shop yesterday? That was. I hope it was lucrative. And Camilla, how's your day going? Hey, how's it going? Hey, I just wanted to show you this. I made this earlier. This is a Scrubs outfit that I've been practicing on, and I've been mighty proud of it. This is cool. I followed one of John's tutorials, but it was without sound because I guess his microphone wasn't working, but I could follow it along really nicely. So it's now, more or less fitting really well. I'm still working on some of the details. I've put some of the bits and pieces on the arms on so that it's kind of that it finishes off nicely here, and the seam on the bottom. But yeah, this is coming together. I made this partly by drawing directly on the avatar. Let me see if I can make that work, that I go and hide the pieces. Is that possible? Hide, something like hide all 3D patterns. Shift Q, there we go. Yeah, so sometimes you can draw patterns out here in the 2D interface, but you can also draw directly on the avatar if you already know where you want something to fit. You draw that line and then you say turn this into a pattern piece, and that is how these guys came to be. This one here, that's the front part, and this one is the back, and this is what it comes up with. And then you can refine them and add the sleeves. These are the sleeves, and this is the waistband here, and then these are the legs. And then the program is just very, very clever at bringing it all, bringing it all, put it all, into an actual 3D geometry that you can then go and mess with, and then especially, poke around and make sure it falls the way you wanted it. So this is great for full body morphs as well. If you have something either like a pose or just like a full body morph that isn't supported by the garment, you can just go and turn this here into, morph this into a different position, in a different shape, the avatar, and then the fabric kind of falls with it. It's kind of cool. I thought I'd show you that because, I was mighty proud of it. But what we're here for is, of course, the Silent Age. So apparently we're a janitor and is about to discover that I guess everyone is gone and we're the only people left on Earth. So this was free last week, I believe, on the Epic Store. And I thought, let's go and have a look at it. So point and click, it's very chilled out, and I'm sure there's devastatingly fiendish puzzles that we all need to work together for to, make this work. Yoshi, how's it going? I'm going to go and try this with my controller, but it is supposed to be point and click, so I'll see if it actually works with the controller, or if we need my keyboard. Let's try this in 1920 by 1080. Best and displayed 1. Sounds good to me. Let's see if we can do it. Did I say bordered? Because that's not what I meant. I totally didn't mean that. Let's try this, perhaps. See if we can get rid of the border. Use headphones. I'm using headphones. You using headphones? Art supply stores are so expensive, aren't they? That is really, really nice of them. What a wonderful birthday present that was. Show us some of the bits and pieces that you're going to come up with in using those supplies. Can we use this? Nah, no controller support. Okay, fine. So it'll be mouse and keyboard. No worries. If it's point and click, it's sometimes better that way. And I'll see if I can go and get rid of that. Perfect. What is that? That's probably quit. Click start. Do I have start? Is it controller capable after all? Because that is start. Totally isn't. Click start my foot. Okay, good. Forget that then. Click this start button. A great haul, huh? Super! Nice one. That sounds good. Professional watercolor palette. I love it. Okay, the present, and there are like 10 chapters to this. It looks like just another Tuesday as Joe sweeps down the floors of the anonymous cold office hallways. Then he notices a note, a meeting with the brass. Little does he know that today is about to take a very dramatic turn. Let's see what happens. Hey Joe, good to meet you. 1965. Do you remember that? I wasn't born then. If any of you remember it, it's all good. Wawas! Oh, look at that! Oh, that is nice, isn't it? That is so nice of you, Joshi. That is so wonderful. I've heard of Wawas. I don't think I've ever been in one. It's kind of a gas station, coffee shop thing, isn't it? I think that's what it is. And now you have one. Isn't that nice? The buffet, all you can eat. That's a bit like what you get at Wawa's. Is that the store where you buy a cup for like 20 bucks, but then you can fill it up for the next year with coffee? Is that what it is? That is Wawa's, isn't it? It's from up north. Yeah, see, I've heard of it. Guess that's us. This is Joel. This is our job. Sweeping toilets for many, many years. And many other things. And then it was 1972. I think our friends in Ohio, when they lived in Ohio, they took us to something like that. I don't recall if it was Wawa's. I was this close to buying a mug, but I would have never been able to get the coffee for it, so I didn't do it. Okay. Elevator door. Trash can. There's other bits and pieces over here. Like this mysterious note over here. There's a sticky note near the door. It says, Joe, Mr. Hill wants to see you, Frank. Is this door to supply room? Let's check it out. Oh, I see. Buc-ee's? I don't recall that one either. Mega Cup Buc-ee's. We have the 7-Elevens here, so that is something we're familiar with down south. Last one, light bulb, hey? Good stuff. Anything else on the shelves? Should get some light in here before I break anything. Okay, I suppose we can make that happen. Or just pull that. Does that work? Yeah, no. Dang. No light. I should change the bulb. Go for it. Easy as that. Fantastic. Oh, there used to be some posters on the wall. Not anymore though. A little break room. Some scary barrels were brought in here about a year ago. I don't mind them. I have plenty of space in there. Hardly smell at all. Good stuff. Do we have rubber glove? Yeah, let's go grab that. There's also a mysterious blue note on here. Could try that. Tennis racket. It's one of those thick rubber gloves used for cleaning. Anything else? A wrench. Boracic, citric acid, eye wash, bleach, hand soap. Some of the labels have peeled off, but I keep them in alphabetical order, so that's okay. Nothing else then. It's a mix of detergents and things I found in the offices. Coffee table. It's the access card to the management floor. Fantastic! It's my award. I got it for helping out one of the lab assistants downstairs after he mishandled some barrels. I agreed to keep them here. I see. The award ceremony was sort of unofficial, and I was told to keep the plaque in my office so no one would get jealous. This is his office. Good stuff. This is called the Silent Age. Yes, indeed. Yes, that's the one. I suppose that is why it's so silent. Right. Hen, that's what the names stand for. Interesting. Sometimes you can still get bargains, right? At these places. I like at the 7-Eleven, if you bring your own cup, you get a coffee for 99 cents. That is a good deal. This is from, I got this from the Epic Store. It was free last week. I don't think it is anymore. They have 2 other games free this week, but it's also on Steam. It's about $10, so it's very cheap. You can also get it on iOS, so you can play it on the iPad and the iPhones. Blue Access card reader. It's a Blue Access card reader. This company keeps tight security. That's why I always keep my card in a place where nobody ever comes by. In his supply room closet. Let's see if we can use it here. Ew, look at that. I love that noise. Permission to enter the bridge, sir. Absolutely. Management office. Let's see if we got Mr. Hill. Oh, there we go. Humanity is still here. We've got artwork and stuff. I'm excited. You can't beat a 99-cent coffee. And the cool thing is, no matter how large your cup is, the refills are always 99 cents. So you can either come in with an 8-ounce, insulated mug, or you can bring your 50-ounce big gulp in, and then you can basically have like 2 liters of Coke for 99 cents, which is that's a good deal. That's a good deal. That is a good deal. I like me some modern art. Title reads The Gestalt of Saturn Veiled. Just looks like a couple of colored boxes to me. No. It's different. You don't get it, It's some kind of... I'm almost afraid of calling it a square because it's obviously something deeper, but that's what it looks like. A square. Arkan National Defense Services. Ooh. Come on, let's hassle the smoking lady here. Very cool. She smokes. It's a common rhododendron. I'm not a botanist or anything, but I used to have one at home that came with a little name tag. Really, what was it called? Trash can. Anything exciting in here? Anything? Trash can is almost full. I'll empty it later. Come on. Case secretary. I'm here to see Mr. Hill. It speaks.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there you are, sweetie. Mr. Hill's expecting you. Just walk right in.
Will do.
What's the matter, sugar? Cat got your tongue? Just get your hiney in there.
I'm just overwhelmed by your beauty, lady. I'm usually not allowed in the manager's office. See what he has to say. See if he speaks. Do you speak? Well, look at that productivity. In 1970, we weren't doing so well. 1971, we were doing better, but look at us now in 1972, huh? This is when I was born, by the way, so maybe that's why I'm thinking this is a good game. Is that Richard Nixon? I've never been one for heights, but behind these thick panes of glass, I can sort of appreciate the view. It is Nixon, isn't it? Look at the light effect, very nice. It's our president, Honest Richard, I call him. I think it will catch on. Sure it will. Mr. Hill.
Jasper.
It's Joe, sir.
Actually.
Of course, Joseph. How long is it that you've been with this company, Joseph?
Not including
About
tomorrow.
2 years, sir.
Yes, then by now you must know that what we do here is very important.
And super secret.
National security may be just a word to most people, Jasper, but for men like you and I, it means so much more. We see the people behind those words. We understand that it means the safety of every citizen in this country, not to mention the shareholders and the hard-working clerks and stakeholders at the government funding agencies.
Of course.
It also means a lot of pressure. A lot. And some men just buckle. Which brings me to the main point of my agenda. A position just opened up, and we're promoting you, Jasper.
Oh.
Sir?
Really?
Don't think the company doesn't notice its hard-working employees. We reward achievement in this organization, young man, and you've just made yourself a gold star.
Look at that.
This means that from now on, you will be in charge of not only yours, but Frank's assignments too. That's right. That means downstairs lab sanitation, drain assignments, the works, with all the clearance that entails. That's a lot of responsibility we're investing in you, Jasper.
I thank you, sir. But what about Frank?
I know you made a great team, but Frank decided to pursue a different career path this morning.
He did,
We
did he?
wish him all the best. Oh, and of course you understand that we won't be able to present you with a fancy title or a miserable pay raise.
Of course not.
This is a modern company, you understand. We like to keep a flat organizational structure here.
So funny.
So
Nothing's changed in
congratulations,
50
Jasper.
years.
I bet you must be very excited to get back to work with all your new responsibilities. That's perfectly understandable. I won't keep you a minute longer. Here's your key card.
Danny, that is so right. Budget cuts all the way. We're just saving on one employee who he decided he wanted to do a different career path. I'm sure that's how it went. They didn't fire him. He didn't die mysteriously or something. Let's just, give that work to somebody who's already working for you, not pay him a single cent less, give him a fancy title. All of a sudden, we're saving cash. Awesome stuff. Danny, welcome back. I'm glad you're here. I have a feeling I might need a bit of help with this game. It's the first time I'm playing it. I really don't know what to expect. So far, it's kind of cool. Silent Green is people. Tricky Dick. Yes, he's on the wall. He is totally on the wall. This is 1972, by the way. So, welcome to 1972. This is the secretary. She's allowed to smoke. It's Gloria, Mr. Hill's secretary, Goldie among the higher-ups, Miss Gillette to some other people. So last time we used the keycard in the elevator, it literally disappeared. Good thing we don't have to use it just yet. Well, there we go. That was that, huh? I think there was another elevator at the other end, namely this one here. Let's check out what our new secret floor looks like that we weren't ever allowed to go in. And then the keycard disappears. Lab elevator, let's check it out. You were 4. I was actually 0. I was literally born that year. Oh, hello. What's we got here? Tinfoil hat. I think that'll come in handy. It's a tinfoil hat. Nice one too. I'll pick it up, buddy. I wonder what a tinfoil hat is doing here. Best pick it up. Might come in handy. Frank used to tell stories about activist break-ins. Some of them would wear homemade protection like this, but there hasn't been a break-in since the new security system was installed. Well, what is this? It's almost like an escape hatch here. The hatch is open, but I don't remember hearing about any inspection or repairs being done. Interesting. Thank Guy! How you doing? Now you know! Welcome to Sub-Basement Labs. Let's see what's going down. Ooh. This looks all very technical. Monitor unit. Let's fiddle! Reminds me of that pong machine they just got down at Izzy's. That thing's amazing. I've been down there almost every night, after hours since they set it up. Frank says it'll fry my brain, but I think it works just fine. It displays the company logo. This data screen is bigger than my TV. It is 1972, so large processing unit. Let's press buttons. It's a big computery thing. I'm really not sure what it does. How about the dials? I took over for Frank during a sick day about a year ago. My sleeve snagged on one of these things and they closed down the lab for days. Ah, well. Best not fiddle with that, huh? The label on the keypad says cryogenics. It's locked. Tipped over trash can. Frank must have left in a hurry. Can't imagine he would leave a mess like this. So Frank was his colleague, apparently, who has decided to pursue alternate career paths this morning. So he's now allowed down here and needs to apparently tidy up. Ow. I'm not much of an engineer, but there seems to be something attached to 2 of the wires that clearly don't belong there. I could remove it and put the panel back in place if I had something to protect my hands. I know it was free last week. I think this was free last week. This week there's a couple of others. I think the Deep Blue and something else very cute. 2 very cute games over at Epic. No, this is currently $10. Yeah, it was free last week, and I thought, you know, just got up my alley. See if we can check it out. You removed the thing. Let's go in the secret door. Come on. Yeah, I tend to just pick them up and put them in my library, and then I'll see if I wanted to play them later. I only half read the description, and I was thinking, hey, this is good. Let's check it out today. Lab coat. Should we put it on? Something fell out of the lab coat. Looks like a handkerchief. Use handkerchief with, well, nothing for the moment. Should we put the coat on? No. Monitor. It looks like something right out of the science fiction movie. Like this game. Do you know that lab coat? I could try to make that in Marvelous Designer. That would be good. Like, might go with the scrubs. Polaris 9 supercomputer. Dang, buddy. That is impressive. It shows a weird rotating ball and a bunch of warning messages. Should we press buttons? Note to self, don't touch anything. Oh, Epic, the launcher you mean. It sometimes tends to do that. Sometimes it just applies an update. Polaris 5 Lodestar coprocessor. Come on. It's a very expensive data processing unit. It doesn't actually say expensive, but I think it's a fair guess. The warning sign reads, caution, keep away from liquid materials. Such as blood, maybe? Management needs to know about this. I'll need proof of this though. Ever since that stupid Halloween prank the science department pulled on me last year, I don't think they'll take me seriously again. Let's use the handkerchief maybe and wipe that off. Yes. I need to get this to management. Or press the left door button.
Far out.
It's one of those doors where 2 people have to turn keys at the same time to open it. It's like something out of a secret agent movie. Only this one doesn't use keys, just buttons. Dun dun. Oh yes, I do. I have, Danny, and there's quite a lot of them. Some of them are really good. Some of them are total trash. But they're sometimes they're a helpful starting point, and especially at the prices at which some people are selling them, you can get some really good outfits for $1 or $2, which is really, really nice. It's not really working well. You have to really know Marvelous Designer to make them work with your avatars. Some of them aren't great, some of them are exceptional. But yes, there's a lot of choice over there on ArtStation. And ArtStation, just in case you didn't know, the ArtStation Marketplace is going to go away in a few months, and it'll be integrated into the big Fab Marketplace that Epic are working on. Epic have decided to amalgamate the ArtStation Marketplace, the Quixel Marketplace, the Unreal Engine Marketplace, and Sketchfab into one large marketplace where all these assets are then being sold. It's very, very exciting development. I wish him all the best. If we buy content now, we'll still have access to it in the future though. Should we speak to her here? Secretary? Show her the bloody handkerchief? I wonder.
Miss Goulet?
Goulet?
Something's bad. The downstairs handkerchief has basement all over the blood. No, I mean...
Good heavens, Sugar. That rag's got blood all over.
That's what I'm saying.
You hurt yourself again?
No, it's...
We keep telling you boys to follow company safety policy. I send out memos almost every week. I honestly don't know why I bother sometimes. You may look like capable grown men in those boiler suits, but you're really just big boys, ain't you?
But I'm not the one who...
No need to explain. Let me just take care of that for you. Now, let's see what Gloria has for you here. Ooh, nice clean Band-Aid.
Nice.
Just go wash up and put that on. You'll be as good as new.
Okay.
Now run along, you little scamp.
I wonder if we can use that plaster / band-aid to tape up one of the buttons, press the other one ourselves, and then wander through that mysterious door. Aha! Poser Pros, was that I don't recall that one actually, Danny. Is that something that was related to the Cornucopia website, or was that a different one? I think I never got some of my what was that? The Runtime DNA content before they were bought by Daz. I think I had some purchases on there that I never downloaded, and if I did, then I don't actually recall where they are these days. But at the same time, if something's like 10, 15, 20 years old, it's kind of, you know, it's on one hand it's sad to lose that content, but at the same time there's so much content. Sometimes it's okay to let that old stuff go. It just reminds me of the fact that sometimes not everything's forever. You know, like that perpetual software license for something that used to work and should still do that 20 years ago doesn't mean it doesn't mean it'll still work on today's operating system. And if it does work, it might not be something that we can, you know, use again. Still, it's annoying, you know, you bought it, you want a copy of it. Hello, what's going on here? The blood trail leads to an injured man. I wonder if that's our colleague.
Mister, are you all right? You're bleeding. That's a lot of blood. Stay right here. I'll go get help.
No! Don't get anyone. Are you alone?
I'm not sure what...
I asked you a question. Are you alone?
Yes, I came down here by myself.
Good enough. Listen, I'm shot bad. I don't have a lot of time, but I'm also not important. At least this version of me isn't. What's important is that you understand what I am about to tell you now.
Okay.
Should I be writing this down? I don't have anything to write with.
Shut up and pay attention! You're standing on the brink of an extinction-level event, set in motion by greedy half-wits that will eventually end the lives of every man, woman, and child on the planet.
It's an AI, isn't it? Oh my god, it's an AI.
I know this because I'm partially to blame. And though I realized our folly in time, less sane and more senior heads prevailed. I have arrived from 40 years into the future to prevent it from happening.
Could be an AI.
Things are obviously vastly more complex than this, but for lack of time to explain this properly to an insufficiently primed recipient intellect, I am what you would probably perceive as a time traveler.
It must be Disney Plus.
Mister, you've obviously lost a lot of blood.
Quiet! I have planned this out in every detail for the better part of my life.
And look where that got
And
you.
I'll be damned if I will let it fail because of a single gun-toting, overachieving parking attendant who wasn't where he was supposed to be at this point in time.
Parking attendant, no need for name calling.
Thankfully, you look fleeceable enough to be coaxed into performing one simple task for me. I want you to find me and tell me about this event before I depart for the past. You'll need this.
You want me to travel
is
into
this?
the past?
It is a portable, interdimensional planar membrane chronosync instrument.
Sounds good.
It's a goddamn time machine, okay? For reasons you'll quickly come to realize. The device runs on solar rechargeable batteries. Despite this,
Eco-friendly.
I want you to keep it hidden until you're out of town. Don't let anyone see you with it, especially in here.
Mister, between the blood and all this space talk, you're making me quite dizzy. I'm not sure how I can help you other than by calling security and getting you to an ambulance.
Just take the damn device and find me.
When you say
You
me,
find me, you hear?
do you have a name?
Go. Go.
Any distinguishing features?
Mister?
You gotta find some identification because otherwise... I think he's dead! Oh god, I don't...
Help! Help! I need help in here!
Oh, that's interesting.
Stay
Oops.
right there, sir.
Listen, you gotta help me. There's a guy in there. There's a lot of blood. He needs help.
I said, stay right there.
But I work here. You know me.
Keep your hands where I can see them. Palms flat against the wall. Spread your legs. The
Okay.
police are on their way.
So you're not the police then, huh? Yoshi, I've been meaning to tell you, I'm from 40 years in the future. Don't do the AI thing. Stay away from it. Don't type things in. You're just feeding the beast.
I don't want to be unreasonable here. All I want is some simple answers to some simple questions. Do you want this to become complicated, do you?
Complicated.
Oh, we can do that, you know. Make things complicated. Is that what you want?
No, sir.
I want to make things easy.
Didn't
Easy
think
and
so.
straightforward.
Let's just keep this nice and informal, shall we? See, I'm a simple, easygoing fella. I try to be affable and not go too hard on people.
Affable.
That's
I
what
don't know
I
what that
find
means.
works the best. Now, my partner over here,
Oh my god.
he's a different kind of guy. A
Curly.
real stickler for the rules. Ain't that right, Burke?
Boik.
See, I'm not too good with long, complicated answers. I confuse easily. Some kind of brain problem. I don't know. So sometimes I gotta consult him, you know, in complicated matters. He's got a real talent for helping suspects simplify their statements. Thing
Like,
is,
I did it.
he's not much of a people person, so most people seem to prefer dealing with me.
You guys
So
make a
tell you
great
what.
team.
I give you some simple questions, you feed me some simple answers, and we're all home before Donahue. How's that sound? Now, do you mind telling me what this is?
What the
Take
guy
your
said
time.
against was a chronomatic combobulation device. Intense police officer. The cop didn't introduce himself, but I can just barely make out the name on his badge. It says F. Bukowski. And how about this guy? I should think carefully about the next words I say to him. I don't know for sure, but I have a hunch that the door is locked, and I'm not about to try it. Security camera. I hope the 10 pounds you gain on TV stays permanent. Scrawny guys like me don't last long in prison. I think the only thing that we can really do... Oh, there's a mirror. I hope someone is behind there watching. At least I'll have witnesses when they start beating the crap out of me. Then again, it probably won't make a difference. Perhaps we'll just go and use the time travel device. Do you reckon it's a Betamax? New York! At least we know where we are, huh? Uh-oh. The device is pulsating. I already told him the truth twice and he just stared at me, then asked again. I'm not sure if I want to provoke him. Boom. Whoa. That is interesting. Was I just knocked out? No, I feel weird. Man, that's bright. Where are we? Is this still the police station, you reckon? The mirror's in the same place. None of the people are there. Door's open. Dun dun. It is a bit, isn't it, Thankai? Uh-oh. Is that a picture of Mikhail Gorbachev? I think it might be.
Man.
What is it? J. Edgar Hoover. Oh my god, how could I have gotten that so wrong? That's terrible. Anything behind this door? Can we go in? Sign on the door says evidence room. It is locked, so it is. Maybe it's the FBI building. Otherwise, what would J. Edgar Hoover be doing here? Can we go downstairs? Stairs to basement? Are they still working? I'm really confused. It doesn't look like a police station at all. Where did they take me? Oh, they, more like, I only count 3 steps. The first 2 are fine. The third seems to be somewhere in the basement. Let's go upstairs. Hoover is there cleaning up. Yes! Haha! Whoops! This didn't work out so well for everybody. This whole future thing. Oh god, what is this? I feel nauseous. I still don't have a clue what just happened, and now there's a dead body hanging from the ceiling. Well, indeed. This is a nightmare. It's gotta be. There's a key attached to his belt. I should just grab it and hope it gets me out of here somehow. Let's do it. Whatever this key is for, I hope it takes me far away from here, or wakes me up. There's also a hammer. We should pick that up. They must have nailed that door up in a hurry. Well, why would they do that? Should we unnail it? Could be the key to the evidence room. Yeah, let's try that. A hammer can't be used with that door. Office door. There's also another floor upstairs that we can explore. It's locked. Well, thankfully we have a key. It doesn't fit. Okay. We'll try the evidence room in a moment. Let's go one floor up. It could well be the other police officer. Oh, wow. And this is where he's tied to. Dang.
Far out.
It's a safe in behind this. Far out, man. It's locked. What a drag. And then there is another picture. This is what this guy's hanging on, isn't it? It's Wyatt Earp! Good thing these pictures have labels. I would never have guessed. Same here, actually. Rope. Can we untie that? It's the rope the guy downstairs is hanging from. It's tying the door in place. Why? It's too tight to untie. Maybe if I could find something sharp. Like a knife. Okay, it might be totally far out, but what if that time travel guy was right? What if this weird box in my pocket actually took me out there into the future? I mean, think about it, Joe. What other possible explanations could there be? You're not dreaming. That's for damn sure. Head hurts too much. Maybe it is. Do you know, I wonder then... Can we go in here? I wonder if a knife might be in the evidence room downstairs. It isn't. No, Camilla. It's different people. But it certainly has that kind of flavor to it, doesn't it? I think. Let's try this key with Mr. Evidence Room, and it fits! I unlocked it and the key's gone. This is the kind of game you can actually make with 2D tools. I don't know if they've done it. This could very well be a 3D engine that they've used here. Oh my, corpse. And there's a katana down here. Ew, oh god, I must be losing it. This police ID, it's that officer from the interrogation, Bukowski. This is seriously bad. Officer Bukowski. Every fiber of my being is telling me not to touch it. Even from a skeleton you can tell he was probably able to snag you like a twig. Evidence locker. How are you gonna open that? The great door is locked with a rusty old padlock. There's also a weapon up here. Boxed evidence that we unlicensed small arms anti-war propaganda. The rest of the boxes have case numbers. We can't reach them. Hammer the lock. That's a good idea. That is a good idea. Come on, padlock, take that. And? Come on, I can't even break a rusty padlock with a hammer. I may be out of shape, but this is stupid. Maybe if we try again. Does that help? No. We tried. Is there anything else in here? I wonder what the police badge gets us to now. How are you getting on with Rusty Lake, Camilla? I'm currently still stuck on Paradise. Oh, let's hammer that mirror. Maybe that'll do something. Use hammer with... Oh, mirror isn't a selectable object anymore. What a shame. That's okay. It was just an idea. The Morlock encampment. That's the one. Try the hammer with the picture of J. Edgar Hoover. Here goes nothing. I have nothing against Mr. Hoover. Gotcha. We can't go downstairs, so the only way up from here is literally upstairs then. What would we do? Oh, maybe the office door. Does this get me into here? That'd be nice. Crap! I broke it. Oh, hang on. It clicked. The door's open. It's just like on Dragnet. I'm really not sure whether to be buzzed that it actually worked or appreciate the irony of breaking in using a police ID card. Totally appreciate that. Oh, Hotel and Roots. They were both very, very good. Yes. And then Paradise after that. Okay. Roots is tricky as well. Roots was difficult, but it's also very good. It's the whole story. And then the White Door. That's another nice one from them. And then what's it called? You get the first episode free on Steam, and the second one you pay for, but it's only $2.99. It was called... I don't remember, but they filmed live video footage with that. That was also very good. We see an actor portraying Dale Vanderboom. That was very cool. Yes, what was that one called again? And the Cube Escape Collection. That was good because I'm really glad they did that, because they've been around for such a long time, and the Cube Escape Collection is all their games that they've made with Flash that otherwise would not have survived. So I'm really glad they redid that, and for $5 you can't go wrong. It's a really, really nice series. The whole series is good. These are some numbers scribbled on this. It's too short to be a phone number or license plate. Maybe a door code or something. The safe upstairs, possibly. Herman Bell, wanted for murder, possible in connection with San Francisco 8. Huh. Lockers? Anything? They're either rusted or locked. And what we got on the country map here? It's a map of the country. It's riddled with pin circles and notes that look like they were written in a hurry. There's not much going on the west coast here. Nothing much going in Miami Beach, Florida, which is okay. I'm okay with that. I think this is where Brian lives. This is where most of the circles are. This is where Rod lives. That's so funny. No, I don't work for them, thank God. I do some freelance work for them occasionally, but I don't have a job with them or a contract with them or anything. We just, I just do jobs for them every once in a while. One of the drawers is unlocked. There's a bottle of gun oil in there. Okay. Weapon oil. So does Camilla, actually. Camilla, similarly to me, we're kind of doing a freelance capacity. Camilla is a professional promo artist for Daz, so she makes many of the promo images. Daz bribes him. I wish! What's going down here? This desk has seen better days. Yes, it has. And the tree is kind of grown into the building. So without anyone pruning it, I'm just thinking how much time has passed here. We'll try out that number on the safe upstairs. Stairs to second floor. This one here. Locked safe. 3956. Come on. Can we do this? It's locked. What a drag. Well, try this number with that safe. Does that work? It worked! Ah, there's nothing in here. Nothing but this dumb paperclip. What a bummer, man. Paperclip, eh? Is that something we can use on the rope? That's not sharp enough for that, is it? Not on this. Cut the rope with a paperclip. Great plan, Brian. Brain. Can't wait to hear. Dang. But maybe we can use it to pick the lock in the evidence room. 30, 40 years, maybe longer even. Yeah, maybe even longer. Paperclip on the lock, yes. Great minds think alike. Like this. On here, right? Come on, katana all the way. It's so stuck with rust, I'm only bending the clip. I need to lube it up. Well, guess what? We've got this Red River weapon oil here. That should do the trick. The lock tumbler seems a little less stiff now. Perfection.
Wow.
That was a lot easier than I thought it would be. How exciting. Katana, come to Papa. I've always wanted one of these, but somehow I don't feel as excited about it now. No, I don't either. And this we can't pick that up, can we? No. Nothing else down here. Okay. Katana on rope. Let the guy dangle down. Let's walk into that door. See what's there. Now we're ready for the zombies. Do you know there was another game that I bought? I forgot what it's like. It's a bit like this setting. And it's also 2D, but you actually get to shoot people, and it's made like a comic book. I forgot what was it called now? It's a good game though. We should play that as well. It's just very nice to look at. So it's kind of a comic that plays out, and you're the main protagonist in it. Hiya! Hiya! That's what I was saying. The rope's been cut now. Can we go over here, actually? There's a hole. Don't jump. It's a big gaping hole in the floor. Let's just have a look in the room now, shall we? Okay, good stuff. Ah, man, Captain's still in his chair. That police officer. I'm not sure I'll get used to this. No, neither am I. I can't even tell if it's a man or a woman. But they're still wearing their hat. It's a duty roster on the desk. Seems like a lot of officers were homesick that day. Yeah, I mean, an extinction event like that doesn't happen overnight, does it? Jump! Let's try that, Nate. Officer Skelly is totally on duty still. Certainly married to the job. How's Mr. Nate today? Lots of dusty files and reports. Nothing for me here. Window. Let's have a look. We do have a hammer. There's a big tree growing outside. I might be able to get out of that way. Do we need to go and use the hammer on the window? We do! Oh, should be a little more careful. I almost cut myself. Look at that, it works! Alright. Tree branch. Sure, I'm game. That's really far down. Whatever that guy was feeling in that movie Vertigo, that's what I'm feeling right now. Can we maybe utilize someone else? Do we go the other way? Hey, Mr. Chris! This branch looks sturdy enough, in theory. I'm just not sure I'll be able to make it. I need something to hold on to. Besides prayer, I mean. Oh, maybe the rope? Can we utilize the rope that we cut off this other guy? Mr. Chris, what's happening? Happy Sunday! A moment ago we were in 1972, but then we were kind of arrested. A guy died in front of us and said, hey, you need to take this device and press this button and then time travel, find me before I go into the future, because the guy was from like 40 years ago or something. Did the rope fall down even further, perhaps? Life on Mars in reverse. Oh, there we go. Here's the guy. He's totally... he was dead. Kind of killed himself, left the rope behind. This is nice. It was bad enough when he was hanging from the ceiling. We need your rope, buddy. This should come in handy. This is J. Edgar Hoover here. Not Mikhail Gorbachev, as I previously thought. Sorry to both of you. Thanks for dropping by. Yes, you have to wake up early tomorrow. It is a school night after all. Thanks for dropping by. See you soon. Jumps out of window. Uses rope on branch. Use rope with tree branch. The most important knot I've tied in my life. Let's see if we can get down here. Woo. Chapter 3, The Machine. That climb was not bad at all. I need to breathe to get a grip. If this is all really happening, someone must have taken that time travel guy to the hospital or something. I need to get over there. I'm not sure what I'll get out of it, but I have nothing else to go on. Not even the name of the guy, which is a bit of a problem, isn't it? Because, I mean, that is something I would have at least tried to get some ID. Because, you know, we need to find a guy who looked very different 40 years ago. We don't even know his name. That's all weird, isn't it? Poison ivy. That's not good. Julia might argue with that. Yes, good point. I wonder that as well. I mean, voice was difficult to distinguish. He had a beard. I wonder if that was actually himself, Nate. That's exactly what I was thinking. It's rusted apart. It's nothing but busted up junk now. That is a shame, isn't it? How about the poison ivy? Poison ivy? Yeah, I'm not touching that. Clever man, clever man. Back door. It won't budge. As in Backdoor 3D. Geez, that thing almost scared me half to death. Step into the light, son. The device is lit up now. The light must have recharged, so I guess it's working again. Oh, this one here. What's the other side? Back lot door. In a loop, yes. So technically it'll be difficult to completely rust it up. I wonder if it's actually difficult to stop this loop. Yeah, I think this is the only thing we can do, right? Time travel device. He said it was solar charged, which is why it wasn't working indoors. It's only working outdoors. That makes sense. Let's go do this thing. Nice! And now we're in the past, where the motorcycle isn't a pile of junk, and the poison ivy's all like cute and tiny. But it's still the police station, I suppose, right? It's just outside of it. This is poison ivy. I don't think anyone actually planted this, but it got here anyway. Motorcycle tool bag. How interesting. Screwdriver. Ooh, this is interesting. Fire escape ladder. The fire escape ladder is too high up to reach, even if I jump. And he reckons we need to go to the hospital. This is exciting, isn't it? Back lot door, see if it's open. Not rusted shut. Shamo, buddy. Dang, it's locked. Screwdriver. Lucky. It was a slam lock. Ha ha. Mr. Brian, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Happy Sunday. Brian, you like this game. We're kind of back in 1972, maybe? We were just in the future where everyone was dead and everything was rusted shut. This is a police station. We believe we're somewhere around New York. We're a janitor, really. Oh, umbrella. Yeah, it is raining. Let's grab that. An umbrella. It's a little battered, but otherwise in fine shape. Yeah, these guys, they were totally just holding us there. We should maybe not go back in, huh? Would that be stupid? I can't tell. We might have to. Should we just drive the police car? Doors locked. Dang. Seems to be a lot of activity in there, and I hear faint shouting. I have a bad feeling I have something to do with it. Would that be stupid? Go in there again? It's kind of the only thing we can do. I know I haven't had many great ones lately, but this is a really stupid idea. They're probably already looking for me. Yeah, good point. Should try avoid getting their attention. Good idea. Good idea. But saying that, I think it's the station garage. I should really get out of here fast. A car could be coming out any minute. Yeah. A shame I can't use that motorbike. That'd be good. Wouldn't it be good to use that? But it's not even selectable, so... Oh, maybe we use the umbrella on the fire escape and then somehow get into that? Is that an idea?
Yes.
Got it! And then the umbrella conveniently disappears. Do you know, this is actually his janitor uniform. I know it looks like a prison uniform, but he looked like that before he got into prison. 1F and 1G. And a ladder up. Sweet. It's locked. We can always... Can we ring the doorbell? Sure, they're not going to call the police. They're probably just happy with... I guess that's fine. They're happy with random strangers coming up the other side through the fire escape. It is, isn't it? Neville, how you doing? Top of the morning, buddy. Long time no see. Maybe we could pick the door with a bobby pin and a toothpick. No, wait, I can't, because I'm a regular guy and not a fugitive 1950s gumshoe. Good point. Let's go upstairs instead. Ah, wafty clothing and stuff. A thick rug. This might well be the hospital that we need to go to. Anything else we do with the laundry? The detergent smells so homely. I'm still not sure if I'm imagining this whole thing. It screws with my head more than anything. Great looking pants. It certainly is still 1972. Whoever lives here has great taste in threads. I like it. Very good. Carpet. Hospital is over there. Hospital building, gotcha. The traveler must be there. He's gotta be. Is it a magic carpet? It's not a magic carpet. Dang! I thought it was. Oh, possible. Possible, because now we're outdoors, we should be able to do it. Let's do it, Danny. I like it. So it looks like these 2 times between which we can jump seem to be fixed. Let's try that, Danny. That's a good idea. Yes, it is. Look at that. Apartment 1F. Are you open now? It's locked. Dang. How about this? There's poison ivy's in the way. The whole door is covered in poison ivy. I gotta get rid of this. How about we get rid of it in the past somehow? Like cover it up with the carpet so it never grows. Then we go up here, the poison ivy doesn't cover the door. We walk straight in. How is that? Let's do that. That is cool. OMG. Yeah, indeed. YouTube, 144p. That's like a non-resolution. What are you thinking? Thank you for giving me that by default. I'm trying to get rid of the ivy, not keep it warm. Okay. That was an idea. I'm out of ideas. Not keep it warm. What else can we do with the carpet? If that is indeed what we're supposed to do. Or is it just, can we cover something up over here? Like just hang the carpet over the railing. Like this here. Somehow. Carpet in front of door or something like that. No. You'd think that would work, but it somehow just doesn't. Yes. I do like that idea though. Use something in the past and then go into the future type thing. Ooh, Face VR! Thank you so much for buying something worth $24. That is amazing. Woohoo! Thank you so much. That's awesome. I don't know what you bought, but I'm glad you did. That is very cool. Floor back up to the top, like downstairs, you mean? Like here? No, that is not it. Like a welcome mat. Yeah, I don't think it wants to do that. And there's nothing else out here. Oh, could it be just much easier than that? We just do this. And then we can climb over the wall. Can't reach the barbed wire. Yeah. That's a shame, isn't it? Can we do anything in the other timeline? Could we just take the rope with us? It's too high to reach. Besides, I'm lucky I made it down in one piece the first time. I really don't want to push back up. Oh, I see. We can go explore here. I didn't know that. Nothing's in there. In fact, the whole street is dead and quiet. It creeps me out. Open car door. Found a nightstick. And I just threw up a little. I didn't exactly expect to find another corpse in there. nightstick might be good to beat up that poison ivy. I don't get in cars with dead people. It's a policey dead creepy guy. This might work. Anything else here? Garage door. Try to open that up. Garage door opens automatically, but even if there was power, it only opens from the inside. Okay, gotcha. Use nightstick with poison ivy. Like, hi-ya! Hack it to bits, that's what I mean, exactly. Come on, you can do this. No. Nah, it would just grow back. I need to ruin the soil. With salt or something like that, perhaps? Could we maybe just break open the door with the new nightstick? Should we try that? If it was that easy, I'm sure there would be more break-ins. So it is not that then. Maybe next time I can use my finger. You're supposed to eat the ivy? I don't think so. Do you mean like... I'll see what happens up here. Do you reckon put it out here? Nah, there doesn't seem to be anything selectable here. What happens if we use nightstick with great looking pants? I just usually stuff my pants with a rolled up sock. No need to exaggerate. Can we put the carpet back on here and then maybe just beat it with a nightstick? I'll hold on to the carpet for now. I was thinking maybe some salt flies out. I can't. The undies they're unselectable. There's only the pants, the laundry in general, and that's it. Maybe beat the laundry. Ah. If nothing else, they're a little less dusty now. Huh. Hospital building is over here. If we switch over into this timeline, poison ivy covers this door. What happens? What happens if we try switching times in all these areas? Like here, what happens if we switch time here? What happens now? The great looking pants are still here. That is really good. Polyester. Can't beat it. I do like that. Hole in the roof. Perhaps we're just going to use that and just jump through here. Dang, that was easy. The undies were not made of polyester, hence the lack of quality. But look at that wallpaper. 1972 lives on. Not much in this apartment, is there? I think my parents had that in their bedroom. Door to apartment 1G, really? Ooh, now that's some lazy renovation. It's also a very efficient way to turn two apartments into one. Not much of a view. Just more apartment buildings. It's a wonder they get light in here at all. Is the electricity still working? I bet it isn't. Ah, key must have been broken off in the lock. Hey, no worries. We have another way to get out of here. The handle is missing. Dang, buddy, that's cold. At least we have a carpet. I'll hurt myself more than I'll hurt the door. The hotel sign, Brian, I think I tried that earlier, and it's unselectable, so I don't think we can interact with it. It's been a long time since the lamp brought light to anyone's life, so perhaps we can smash it. It's pretty broken already. Okay, gotcha. Can we break off this handle? Use it to attach to here? No. Dang. And now we're completely stuck. How about this? Is this selectable? This looks like the moon here, but it isn't. Poop on it. I'm not sure if that is always the solution, Nate. Always worth a try. Window break window, maybe? With nightstick? Or, better yet, just go back into the other timeline. Now we're in the apartment as it used to be. Ta-da! Man, I gotta remember, we have the time-traveling device, don't we? Wallpaper paste. Whoever was decorating the walls, they sure left in a hurry. Recently, too. The paste is still sticky. Wallpaper. Should we grab that? This might be a strange comment at this point, but I'm gonna go ahead with and say anyway, I'm totally digging that wallpaper. Yes! Don't we all? Wallpaper paste. Lamp. Something in there. It's a key. Someone hid a key in the lampshade. I wonder what it's for. Well, I bet not for this door. I'm kind of hoping it's for the door in the future. Try the wallpaper paste on the ivy. The door doesn't have a keyhole. Dang, buddy. That's cold. How about this one then? Does it still fit after 40 years? The key fits, but the keyhole is blocked. I seem to be at the right place at the wrong time. Oh, that is nice. Wallpaper paste on the ivy. Okay, let me try that. I'm not sure if we're actually going to need it. It fits. Let's try it. How exciting. Wallpaper paste on poison ivy. Haha. Does that work? Done. It's seeping into the soil. Ha ha ha. This is great. We're of course clever and go up, then switch back into 40 years later. Imagine time traveling would be that easy. 40 years. And also, you don't change age. That's the other cool thing. Aha! No poison ivy in the future. Well done. Well done. Well done indeed. Let's go into apartment 1G.
Man.
Oh man, the handle broke off. How does stuff like this happen? Oh, but we do have a handle now. That's awesome. Can we just use that on here? It fits, but the door seems blocked by something on the other side. Well, let's go to the inside door, which weirdly connects both apartments. Let's see if that fits on here then, shall we? And... perfect fit! IVT. That is a great idea. Won't that be also poisonous, though? Man. Poor artwork. That's the second part of the lamp. Front door that's so blocked. The door opens inward and just look at all this junk. Yes, indeed. TV. There's no electricity. I'm not sure what I would be watching, even if there what was. Let's just go into the past. Look at Mondrian. All right. I don't get it. You don't get it? Pete Mondrian, man. What's not to get? I miss the times when paintings made sense, like the one where the dogs play poker. Yeah, that makes much more sense. Let's watch Past TV. Looks like a special news bulletin. Advent denies any serious threat and assures us that the fatal incidents we've been reporting all morning are all completely natural and unrelated. That's reassuring. That's it? That's the statement? Or use the rug to get out? See what's underneath the rug. Can we open the door now? Will it remain open? It might it might remain open both in the future and the past. TV, modern art, lamp. Anything else on the lamp? No. Dang, that didn't work. Covering the news is probably best left to journalists. This window here. Let's try that. I'm digging the wallpaper too. There's a back alley I should be able to slip into. It's not too far down either. Unfortunately, this is another one of those windows that don't open. Well, let's go with Danny's suggestion. Smash the thing up. Hope nobody heard that. And now we'll just go into the... No, it's already broken here. Now can we crawl out? This is not the movies. The glass is sharp and I don't come with an emergency tank of spare blood. Good thing we have the carpet. Alright. Padded window. Sweet. Chapter 4. The entry. This is creepy, isn't it? $57, like Heinz, you know. 57 varieties. Even though I've only ever seen like 4 of them. And you just keep on spinning, don't you, fan? Just trash. No, wait. There's a broom head down there. Oh, great. Gimme. For a second there, I got all excited by the thought of renewing my old broom without filling out acquisition forms. I really need to find a different line of work. I hear you, man. Butcher shop window. That's unbreakable, isn't it? Should we do things with the broom head and the fan? It really looks kind of broken, kind of clean. It's out of reach. Oh, there we go. Buttons. Buttons are there for the pushing. Isn't it just? What a lovely view out of the window. Open the door. Things are finally looking up for me. There's also biohazard waste here. The hospital. Bottle of turpentine. That'll come in handy, I'm sure. There's a bottle of turpentine, corrosive and flammable. This should come in handy. I probably shouldn't run off with the whole bottle though. The painter will notice it's gone and alert the officer. Okay. I thought this is a painting on the door rather than a glass door with people inside of it. From his clothes, I'm guessing he's a painter. It's a police officer. I can make out a few words every time he raises his voice. He's clearly looking for someone. That could be me. Can of paint? It's a can of paint. Maybe do we need a smaller container? I can feel the draft from the sewer tunnel below. Should we maybe use the turpentine with the broom head? Wow, that turpentine bottle really shines now. Great job, Joe. Dang, not quite what I wanted. It's locked. Well, perhaps we go into the past, then go into the door, if it's still available. Ugh. Now we need that turpentine to get rid of the hornet's nest. The paint's still there, my goodness. I'm not getting any closer. I'm allergic to bees. I fell off the roof of an apartment building cleaning windows in '65. I knocked over a bee's nest and held onto the drain pipe for like 35 minutes before the fire department showed up. Yeah. They removed 137 stingers at the hospital. Said I was lucky to be alive. Didn't feel so lucky to me. Been allergic ever since. I can understand that. There's a lighter wedged between his ribs. He won't be needing that anymore. I've seen 3 dead people today. I should be able to stomach this by now, but the only thing keeping me from throwing up is how surreal this all feels. I totally get it. It does feel surreal. Well, an overgrown area, we're not going in there. I suppose back into the past and put some of the turpentine perhaps into the lighter. That might work. Perhaps even set the hornet's nest on fire. Great idea if I want to get caught or shot. Okay, that doesn't work either. And the can of paint is still there in the future. The paint is completely dried up. Maybe if we thin it so that it's not completely dried up in the future. It's water-based paint. I'd be wasting my time. A broom head may not be the best tool for the job. Maybe I'll go back out here and then switch times, because I don't think I've seen the butcher shop in full swing. Like this whole thing here. Switch time now, see what happens now. Ah, now the butcher shop's all... Meat hook. Passage to hospital front, and that's of course locked now. Electrical lock on this fence must have stopped working years ago. Absolutely broken plate. Should we take that as well, just in case? If we can? Oh, there's something round underneath the dirt. Which is dust. Something underneath here, but it's totally covered with dust and grime. Is it now? Flea time here in Virginia. I like it. I like it. Well, take care, Yoshi. Thank you so much for dropping by. Something round that's covered in dust and grime. Well, maybe the broom-handled thing will come in handy. Yes! Giving us a manhole cover. Check it out. There's no way to get my hands around that cover. There are holes in it, but not big enough for fingers. Well, perhaps big enough for meat hook? Perhaps? Yes, there is! Look at that! Wow. Seriously cool. bar. Bar of... It's a loose rung from the ladder. I'm taking it with me. If anything survived this world, I'll be hungry by now. It'll be hungry by now, and I need something to defend myself. Like a wrench. It's probably been years since this worked. Rusty iron bars. Even if I somehow made it through those bars, there's like 2 tons of girders. Anything on the other side? I guess not. Rubble. Anything on there? Rubble we should be checking out. Broom it! What a cool idea. Broom, did you mean broom the... Seriously out of sync, Brian. That is also possible. I don't actually have the broom anymore. Now that I mention it, you might be like 2 minutes away from real time. Use bar with rubble? No. Maybe we should try something else. Ladder to back alley. Maybe we can hit the hornet's nest, potentially. I'm loving this whole time travel thing. That's a really good idea to tell the story that way, that you have the ability and you can go as much as you want without consequences, but it makes it easy that you only have 2 destinations, basically. Is this a good idea? No. Gotcha. How about the lighter with hornet's nest? Is that gonna work? Damn thing is only giving me the spark. Well, that's what I said. Put turpentine in there. Setting fire to paint. I'm pretty sure I've done dumber things, but right now I can't think of any. So maybe then, how about we go into the past, put the ladder rung into the paint. It's not working. Dang! I was thinking then just basically go back into the future and it'll be hardened in there. Maybe that would have done something. Yeah, but that's not it, is it? Maybe that with that? Is that gonna work? Frankly, I don't see the point. Yeah, neither do I. Lighter with this. This with lighter. Huh. I'm out of ideas. 2 minutes from reading comments. Maybe that's it. That could be. Yeah, good point, Nancy. The pass in the sewer, that's a good idea. Oh, in this sewer here. Not necessarily here. You mean in that sewer, right? I get you, I get you. That is a good idea. Let's see if we can do that. Dang, lighter. Give me something. Metal things. Feels like metal. Anything here we could touch? Like this here is that switch. So it's just kind of here. If I put my finger on the screen right there, now I go time traveling. Does that work? Yes! Ha ha ha! Oh, ouch. Ugh. Camilla, that sounds terrible. Ugh. Your hornets are very aggressive. I had it on a school trip once where somebody put like a dozy bee into our bed, and I stepped on it and it was underneath my foot, but it wasn't dozy enough to sting me on the foot, so I had it directly in my heel, and obviously the bee didn't survive, but I couldn't walk for like a week. Nothing in the face though, Camilla. That is advanced stuff. Iron bars. Give it a few weeks and I'll probably be slim enough to slip through those. We can't walk any further in either direction, can we? No. The entrance is blocked. I can see the bottom of one of those red dumpsters through the holes in the lid. Gotcha. Yes, I wonder why. Well, I'm kind of out of ideas here. It feels like there's another item that we haven't quite picked up yet. I can't reach it, not even with the bar. Like in here, in the sewer. Worth a try. Good point, yes. They can sting other insects and retrieve the stinger and then regenerate the poison. That is true. It only happens in skin that they can't, well, in human skin that they can't retract. It's a good point. Use bar with iron bars. They're easily an inch thick and not even slightly rusty. I'd break my arms before bending those. It's worth a try. Does this work? Does it give us any advantage if we were doing that? I can't use the bar here. Dang, okay. It kind of feels to me like here, like this, you mean? Rusty iron bars with bar. And there's too much rubber blocking the way. Dang! Also good idea. And the rubble and the bar, that's not gonna, you'd think that would work, but it somehow just doesn't. Dang! Huh. Let me go back, damn you, rubble! Let me go back just a little bit and see if there's other things that we may have missed in either of the timelines. Oh, we can't go back, I don't think. This was a one-way street. Well, that makes it a little bit easier because that means we haven't lost anything There's another fan there. The air from that fan has a slight hint of fresh meat and cleaning supplies. Does that work? No, can't reach it. Dang. This maybe? I can't reach it. And this here you can't move either. It's not selectable. No worries, Brian. Ah, hospital sign. This is the place, alright. Now I just need to get in there and hopefully find the time travel guy. Smash the sign. Out of reach. Dang. Bar with turpentine, we've tried. That doesn't work. He doesn't even see the point. This with that doesn't work either. And the lighter with either of these things doesn't work either. Well, how about this then? Does this work? There's an officer right there. I should keep a low profile. Locked container. Perhaps we're going to break that open. Could be something inside. There's a police officer right at the entrance. I really don't need to be making that kind of noise. It exists in the past though. Maybe we can open it like this. Ahaha! Perfection! What's inside? A bone saw. Apart from the group, it doesn't even look like it's been used. Anything else? A bone saw. Bone saw. Could it be... and we could try the bone saw on the actual dead guy here. That would be something. But we can also try it on the iron bars. I don't think he wants to use it on the dead guy. Bone saw with hornet's nest. I'm guessing there's about 1,000 tenants in there that might strongly oppose their sudden eviction. And by oppose, I mean sting me to a bloated pulp. Gotcha, yeah, good point. It's fine, it's fine. Well, let's get sewing then. Sawing rather. In the... here. And if this doesn't work, we can always try it in the other timeline. Does it work? The sewer is blocked by rubble on the other side of the bars. Okay, fine. Maybe then... Man, I bet I could cut this... it broke! That's okay, because we can go through! This is exciting. Oh my god, we're definitely in the hospital. There's a syringe here already. Paramedics must have dropped it down in the drain. Do you know what? This could be enough for us to take a little bit of turpentine that we could then magically inject into the hornet's nest. That could work, right? Come on. Oh, the entrance is blocked here. Let's go back into the past. I'm so glad our time travel device can just keep charging up all the time now. And there are no side effects from us time traveling. That I like as well. And... dum-da-dum! Nothing suspicious going on here. There, syringe is full of turpentine now. I like. Syringe with hornet's nest. I can't. Why not? How about put the turpentine into the red paint in the past so it doesn't dry up. Completely dried up now, but if we go and pop this into here, the paint looks fine to me. There must be some other way I can use the turpentine. But how? And use that in the lighter, perhaps? Nope. It looks like you can't combine items that way. A flamethrower out of the syringe, Brian. That might be an idea. But I don't know how to combine the items. Because this is definitely... at least just sparking, so maybe just like that would work, wouldn't it? I bet that is what we're supposed to do. I just have no idea how to tell the game that. This guy's still smoking here. Sign. This is the place, all right. Now I just need to get in there and hopefully find the time travel guy. Gotcha, yes. Use the paint now. Oh, okay, that's a possibility. Just use the syringe in the dry paint. There must be some other way I can use the turpentine. Dang. This is a bit of a puzzle, isn't it? Can we use something with a drain, perhaps? Like maybe put the liquid paint into the drain somehow? That wouldn't really make any sense, would it, either? Oh, but the guys... Sometimes you get them all right though, Brian, which is really cool. I wonder, I'm just thinking, since the hornets are right underneath this, I wonder if we can go into this time again and just go underneath it, then switch to the past and do something from underneath with the turpentine in the syringe and basically kill the hornets that way, like up. Is that a possibility? Go down there now. Then we go this way and that way. And then maybe try the flamethrower idea. That would be good. The sage is here. Come on, that's gotta be... This is the same drain. I can see the hospital sign through the grill. Must be the right in front of the entrance. Perfect, so we do this with that somehow. Can't get it to work. Or this with that. There's nothing to set on fire and the lighter is out of gas. Dang! Sage, how's it going? We're trying to crack a nut on a serious mind bender here. A brain teaser, so to say. And it's all about... We're able to switch between two timelines, 40 years in the future where humanity is extinct, or 1972, where we're supposed to find a guy who gave us a time-traveling device. Don't break your monitor. Very important, you need that. But through here, right? That makes sense. Somehow kill hornets through here. If we could only set a fire down here. Can we? Rubble. It's a bunch of wooden beams. Must have been left by a hobo who never finished his fort. Blocked passage. Or couldn't we just use those? Mostly wood, but we can't use a syringe with this rubble. The wood is soaking in turpentine now. Man, that stuff smells heavy. Excellent. Flammable rubble. Now, is it still there? No, it's not. Dang. That is a shame, isn't it? But perhaps now we're going to use the lighter here? Is that happening in the right timeline then? Step back. My sleeve almost caught fire. That thing's completely off the hook. Should use way less turpentine the next time I start a fire. That's the thing, isn't it? Now we go back and the smoke will have hopefully gotten rid of all the hornets. Fingers crossed. Going back here, going back there, time traveling all the time. Sebastian Vente, thank you so much for subscribing, buddy. I appreciate that. Good to see you. If you're here in the chat, enjoy the stream. If not, more likely, enjoy my channel. Look at that. How exciting. Now, can we make our way into the hospital? Can we? Yes, we can. It's open. All right. Chapter 5. The corpse. All right. Do that, Camilla. Do that. Do you know, I might actually just stop it here as well. This is a new chapter. Chapter 5. Maybe we'll go and play that next Saturday if you're all game. I say thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you all hanging out. This is a much cooler game than I had expected. You never know with the epic freebies. This is called The Silent Age. And you can get it currently for $10. It was free last week on the Epic Store if you want to have a look. This is what we're going to be doing next Saturday. Thank you so much for being here. I'll be back on Saturday. Take care.